So let's get to it. This is Sup with Star Wars, and Jose is going to chuckle because that's what he does. And let's talk about this, man, because I am excited. The Bad Batch Season 3 trailer dropped. I found it really, really funny that we thought it was going to drop the week prior, and then, like, did they go back because people, like, debunked the code that the Jennifer Corbett was tweeting out, you know, about, like, oh, forgot to check my schedule this week. Like, did they...
Probably.
Like, did they just delay it a week? Because I hate when they do that. Like, just, if we figured it out, we figured it out. Don't put cryptic messages out there and let us have the trailer.
It's true.
But either way, it's out there now, and we can talk about it kind of shot by shot here, which is very exciting. So let's watch the trailer with the sound on, and then what we'll do is we'll mute it, and then we'll go back through it sort of shot by shot and break it down. But yeah, let's go ahead and play.
Hold on! We've got troopers up top. We're running out of road!
Not exactly a stealth exit, boys.
Let's move!
I thought that the end of the war would mean an end to losing more of our brothers. But I was wrong. We can't just walk away. Not with the Empire imprisoning the kid. Secure her in a cell. Omega's been waiting for us a long time. Our mission is not over yet.
There is nothing of greater importance to secure the future of this empire. Whatever is needed to accomplish this goal, you will have it.
They are coming. For all of you.
Give us a real challenge. Everyone, down!
We're not big on following orders.
I wasn't planning on killing you, but you're making it very tempting.
So that is my third time watching that trailer. I did react to it initially when it came out, and you guys can go check that out if you wanted to see my initial reaction to it. Although I wasn't like incredibly highly positive on it, I'll warn you here. However, I don't dislike this trailer. I mean, I think what it did is it got me watching season 1 again. I'm kind of like gonna rewatch and build to it. So I'm very excited about that. At least it at least did that for me, because there are like very intriguing aspects in this trailer that I do want to definitely run over. And it is kind of making me realize, going back to watch season 1 again, it's like I might not love the structure of the show every time, but damn it, I love these characters. These characters are so fun. That's what I think the strength of the show is. I mean, I don't know about your Bad Batch journey's been so far, but like that's for me anyway. Like that's how, I mean, I do kind of, because we've talked about it every time, but like that's, to me, like that's the journey of the show. Is I love these characters so much. Going into this final season, I mean, what do you think of the trailer overall? I'll let you go ahead and talk about it really quick.
Yeah. So when I first watched this, was when it first dropped. I remember I was on YouTube just scrolling through my notifications, and I happened to come across the Star Wars channel posting this, and I was super excited to watch it. I mean, again, the characters, I mean, that we just know and love so much, I'd love seeing again. A lot older than they were.
Yeah.
Looks like time has passed, for sure. But the music, again, like always, is amazing. The music in this trailer was crazy. And what really excites me for this finale season of Bad Batch is what it's going to set up for the rest of the projects in Star Wars to come.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
I do think
and that's kind of been my journey with the show. So overall.
I do think the show does a good job integrating other elements of Star Wars into it that we know and love already, just with new characters. And I gotta say, rewatching season 1, I have not all the way through it, but I am enjoying it more this time around than I think I ever have before. And maybe it's because I there is that little bit of extra hype for a final season now. We know where we're gonna end to a degree at this point, so that could be part of it. And yeah, I think that is key, that it is going to tie into the overall Star Wars lore and journey, and that is the exciting part of this. And Filoni's great at that stuff, and him having some type of backing on the show is going to be helpful toward that. So yeah, let's talk about this shot by shot a little bit. Going back to the beginning here, we're looking at again, I'm not even gonna try to like guess these planets. I have no idea unless you have a thought or a clue on this. I mean, I'm not sure what you think what we could be looking at here. You have any idea?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, Eric Voss had an idea of what it could have been, but
I have
I'm
no
not too
idea.
sure, really.
I mean, unless they're on Mount Tantus, because that's a possibility.
Oh, there was one thing. There was one thing. Go back to one of the shots when they were inside of the inside of the
tank?
thing,
Okay,
and there was
hang on.
it was Hunter and Wrecker in the front, and then there was like you could notice a little character behind them.
Okay.
A little bit further, just was it there? Where is the?
I mean, that kind of looks
Maybe
like a
a little bit
battle
more
droid
forward.
to me over here.
No, not that. It wasn't that scene. Maybe it was a different one. Maybe it was in a different scene here in
All
this.
right, let's move on, because the only thing I could think, maybe this is Mount Tantus. It doesn't look like it from the angle we're seeing it, but I'm just saying maybe. I did love the shot of Wrecker trying to jump like that. That just added like so much suspense and intensity to this that I was like, yeah, that's neat. That was really neat. That even, you'll see my reaction in the trailer. I was even like, to that, because that was really neat. I did like the suspense level. It looks like this is going to be an intense journey for sure. Oh, that's the shot actually where he almost falls. Like you don't actually see him land. That was the shot right there. Classic Lucasfilm logo. We're gonna move past this a little bit. I love this. Sorry, I keep backing up on accident here. I do love the by the way, these stormtroopers falling off this thing kind of reminds me of the Mando episode where him and Bill Burr are in the tank. So I did like that sort of callback to that.
Oh, I think it was in that. I think it was in that scene. Whenever they were all about to jump, there was like a split second scene where it was. I think it was just Hunter, and there was a character behind them. And Eric Voss was saying how that's Crosshair because he's finally decided to join them back.
Yeah.
Because so that scene right there of them jumping off of that big vehicle into the ship is one of the later episodes, because there's going to be 15 episodes in this show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and he's thinking that that's going to be around episode 11 or 12. That's going to be called Juggernaut.
Interesting. Yeah, it's a fascinating take. I do think it's awesome. Obviously, I mean, I kind of had a feeling that Rex would be back here, but it is great to see him again. Him and Hunter having a conversation together. I enjoyed that. Anytime you can get those two together, they're like two of my favorite clones ever. So I would happily buy an action figure of either. So they're both so fantastic. So love seeing them in a scene together in this trailer. That was a nice little tease. Oh man, this purple planet right here. Let's take a look at that again. Right there, you see the purple mist. This looks like it could be a section of Umbara. However, I'm not sure, but if we get to see Umbara in this show again, because I know
because it looks similar to the structural building that Jabba the Hutt uses as his palace on Tatooine.
It does. It really, really does. I gotta wonder what the purple of this is Umbara, but I'm not sure. That's just a guess. We'll see as we go on here. This is Echo. I'm sorry. This is or not Echo. I'm sorry. This is Omega.
Omega.
I think she escaped. That's my personal take.
No,
I think she
for sure.
And I think that's her that we're seeing. There.
I mean, as you see in the trailer, there is that scene of her piloting a ship, and I'm guessing that this is a scene right after that one where she crash lands and escapes and is now escaping by foot.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, this looks great. I love this shot too. It's just so pretty.
It's beautiful. Yeah. That could be my wallpaper.
100%. you're getting
See, there you
some-
go. That's Wrecker with Omega and her bow. shooting
Yeah,
at
yeah,
some
you
TIE
can see it
fighters.
back there. You can see it back there. Maybe not the viewers, but see it there. Yeah, you can see it there.
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
move the
Yep.
screen over a bit, you can see it.
I mean, if you go like a second back, you can actually see her. You can see the full bow.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. So definitely.
Yeah, if you
there.
go like a second back, yeah.
I like
Oh,
the flashback to Tech. That was so sad to see
Mhm.
again.
Oh man,
This is
almost
awesome.
busted a tear.
This is awesome.
That's
I
very
love
like
this.
menacing.
Yeah, I love this. Now this is interesting. Let me see if I can find the shot. So you see they're invading somewhere.
I mean, that's Mount Tantus.
No. But I'll tell you in a sec. Hang on. So yeah,
Crosshair.
we're continuing the cross. We have to wrap this up this season, this crosshair stuff.
Yeah.
and get to where he's going. Ultimately, I do think he is going to turn. Man, I would
Back to
love
good, yeah,
to
for
see
sure.
him sacrifice himself for Omega, though. I mean, come on, that would be an amazing
Mm.
arc. But that's where I would like to see his arc go, because I just think for dramatic weight purposes, that would be so great. So that's a prediction. But yeah, seeing him in this sort of anguish a little bit there, it's interesting.
Yeah,
like
and
the
I think
direction he's
Omega's gonna be the one to like finally like make a connection with the Crosshair and have him turn
Yeah,
good.
100%. I think that's where it's going. I think that's one of the more predictable aspects of it. This guy's so menacing, man.
Menacing,
I love
menacing as hell.
And let's see here. All right, so yeah, Mount Tantus. There we go. Which I think is
hmm
important here, because I do think that this is going to tie into Rise of Skywalker. I think we are going to see Palpatine. Now, one of the interesting theories I heard, so we might see Palpatine, maybe trying to figure out how to transfer his essence into a clone body
Yep.
on Mount Tantus, which is what I
So-
think is going to happen. And then this is going to get blown to shit, and I think they're going to go continue to work on Exegol. I think the final shot of the series could easily be Exegol. That's where I'm going.
I
What
mean,
do you
that's
think?
that's what Eric Voss said too. What he
Interesting.
thinks would
Interesting.
happen is that we could be seeing that the reason why they haven't like enslaved Omega and why she looks like she's actually just in like working clothes is because they're trying to get her genetic material so that the Palpatine can then like you said, put his essence into a clone so that he could live even
Yeah.
longer now.
Yeah.
And like you said, blow this place to crap like he did with Camino.
Yeah.
And go, like you said, to Exegol. where
And
he
first
was
of
in
all, I mean,
Rise.
Exegol is an amazing looking planet. It's not a cheap planet.
Oh, yeah.
It's not cheap to create that. I think animation would be the place to show it again, and so it makes
Oh,
sense to me
100%.
that we see Exegol at the end of this, and it ties in.
I also think we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get a very big time jump in between some of the episodes. Like we're gonna have like a 5 or like 4 year time jump.
yeah.
Because
And,
Omega's gonna be looking way older.
well, it makes sense too, because they did say Omega's been waiting on us a long time. Like,
a long time.
I
Yeah.
think that's possible. We're seeing a time jump there. Like maybe they, in the beginning of the season, this will be a great structure for it too. Is in the beginning of the season, we're seeing them do the mission, it fails, right, and then they have to go. They try again later in the season. Like they got one last hope to go get Omega here. That would be insane, but very cool way to go if that's the case. So I do like that idea of them having a time jump in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah, man, looking all these shots are just so good. Like as far as visually, I mean, it looks so great. Obviously we got the release date there for February 21st. That's right around the corner.
For the first 3 episodes.
Yes, sir. Yeah, first 3 too. So they're dumping it pretty quick. Here we go. Here's the Empire's forming, man. And
I
whoever
mean, it is 3 episodes of 15, so I mean that is a lot.
Palpatine, whatever voice filter they used for him in this trailer was amazing.
For Ian McDermott, you mean?
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, no, it really was.
Sounded great. We're getting more. Let's see. This might be the shot I was looking for here. Let's wait a second. Let's see if you have anything to add about this stuff. I mean, the only thing I could say is like the Empire's coming down hard, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean the other thing I was gonna say is what was I gonna say? Oh, that clone in like the gray uniform. Um, the speculation is that that is the same clone from the one who tried assassinating them in season 2,
Okay. Okay.
and he's gonna be called like CX-51 or something like that. I think is gonna be his name or something like that. He's gonna be
Yeah,
like the commander of like these volunteer troopers.
for sure.
Yeah,
for
that one
sure.
right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. So yeah, they're coming down hard though. Empire.
I mean, I think that their ship crashing right there. I think that's gonna be the first mission.
Okay.
And that's where they're gonna have to
okay.
reset.
Yeah, no, I could see that. That really makes a lot of sense.
That one right there. That scene's sick right there. Them
Oh yeah.
shooting those missiles at him.
Yeah, the bridge. Yeah, it really works.
There's Fennec Shan.
Yep, Fennec's back, which
Looking
is
all
really awesome.
looking all badass with her helmet off. Which
amazing,
is
amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, amazing. I'm glad she's back. Ming-Na Wen's obviously gonna voice her again. I don't think anybody else can play that character. I really,
very true.
I really liked how they handled her in season 1. I thought they did a nice job with that.
Oh, yeah.
So, that
helping the Bad Batch
Cad Bane. Now we have Cad Bane
against
as well.
Cad Bane. Against speaking of Cad Bane,
I mean,
there he is with his guns all out.
we really, I mean, at the end of the day, really, we do kind of have an arc with these two to close out. That was kind of started
For
in
sure.
season 1. So fascinating that they waited till the final season, if you ask me, to
For
do
sure.
that, to
Yeah.
follow up on this. But either way, I'm glad we are, for sure. So not mad about it one iota. So that works for me. All right, let's keep moving here. Okay, yeah, more of the Kaminoans. Obviously, we're gonna get a lot more of that. Which again, it just really shows like how much. Of
I think the only one still alive, really, technically right now.
True, yeah. But it really just shows, man, like how much of a follow up this is to Clone Wars in a big way.
Yeah.
And how much they carry forward from that. So, you could look at this as maybe the real ending of the Clone Wars. I don't know. It's up to you. I guess as the viewer. Yeah. No, it's fascinating. So moving on here.
That's the CX 51.
Oh, right. Yeah. He was a bad mofo, man.
He was.
That's yeah.
So
for sure.
that's supposedly like a different clone of him, of the
Yeah.
assassin guy.
Yeah, from what I remember from that last one, man, that guy I remember being like villain wise at the top of my list for like, great villains.
Hey, looks like he's gonna have another big role in this one too, big villainous role again.
Oh yeah.
which I'm here for.
And as he should. I mean, I was waiting for some more follow up on this.
The other thing that I found cool when I was watching this trailer is that machine thing that they had Crosshair in, and a lot of those other that Palpatine had those troopers in.
Yeah.
Were the same, looked the same as the ones that Grogu was in when Mando found went to go save Grogu from that little machine that had him strapped into.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because that was technically one of those machines that was like sucking out his DNA for like cloning and stuff.
I could see that for sure, man. No doubt about it. Yeah, 100%. Why does this keep messing up here? I don't understand. We got to go back to where we were. All right, so I was just on the shot. There we go. So we're back now. No, we're not. We were back. Where is he at? Where's this guy? There we go.
Right there.
Right there. All right, perfect. All right.
Those menacing eyes. Look at that.
Oh, I know, man. No, 100%. This is one of those villainous characters. I can't wait for more follow-up. No, never mind. Rex again. I do love this shot.
Mhm.
It's just always so
It's a
great
sick
to see
shot.
him, man. Again, I'd happily buy an action figure of him any day of the week. So,
You know what I want to buy? I want to buy his Lego helmet, the collector's one, that
Yeah.
collection that they have at Lego. That's like 18 plus. They have a Rex helmet. I would so buy that and build it.
for sure, dude. No, I love that.
See now. So I think
This
this
is the
scene
shot
right
you
here
were
is the
referring to
one.
where-
This is the shot, yeah, that where she crash landed and was escaping. Yeah,
Yeah, I think.
and I think this is where around this time is where we'll have the time jump thing because she just looks so much older in this shot. Like
Yeah,
way
no,
older.
I agree. I don't know if it's because of the dirt on her face that they're just trying to show her in a little bit more, sort of more intense moments for her. Like she's kind of traumatized because she's been gone a while, or if they really did just age her up, because that is possible. Like, because I don't disagree with what you're saying at all. that it does look like a time jump, and that could be a pretty big hint as to where we're heading. She definitely looks older here. So yeah, no, I don't disagree with you. Moving on here, Wrecker.
Give us a real
Yeah,
mission.
I did love that line. It was so Wrecker of him to say.
And
This
then
is
the crocodile
cool.
just comes and gets Hunter.
Oh, dude, it's vibes of New Hope though, man. That creature coming up to get Luke, or
Oh, yeah.
you know, I mean, I
Yeah.
love that kind of stuff in Star Wars. That sort of horror element. Those are some of my favorite episodes of the Bad Batch when they do them. So
It'd be interesting to see Hunter just fight Wrecker just fight that crocodile to save Hunter.
yeah, I agree. Like it'd be wild, man. It'd be wild. For sure, dude, for sure. Yeah,
Just
awesome.
jump into it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man said, I'm gonna beat up this crocodile.
for sure. Another purple planet though, like purplish in tone. I can't.
It's like purple
decide.
pink. That's more like pink, really.
Yeah, it could be Umbara during the day though, because typically when we saw Umbara, it was like
True.
night out. So it could be Umbara.
And I think that's actually, I think that's what Eric Voss said he thinks this planet is.
Umbara. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how I feel. Like I feel like they're going back to Umbara. It is a fan favorite planet. It wouldn't surprise me for Filoni to like mandate that. Like, oh, all right, we got to do Umbara. We got to incorporate it because like people love Umbara. That arc in the Clone Wars of Umbara it's one of the best. So yeah, I can easily see Filoni wanting to go back to Umbara and mandating that for the season. That we got to go back. No doubt. So that could be during the day, a different side of Umbara than we've seen before. But who knows? Gosh, I love me some Hunter, dude. Hunter's awesome.
I love me Wrecker. He's just such a comedic relief.
Oh, I love.
And just
Wrecker
beats up
too.
on everyone. Now this next part right here is what I'm really excited to get into
Okay, let's take a look at it.
with you know who.
Yes. So this
Bang.
surprised me. If you watch
Asajj Ventress.
if you watch my reaction, didn't click with me immediately for two reasons, and we're gonna dive into that. So number one being that Asajj died in the Dark Disciple novel, which is canon.
Yes.
And then number two being the fact that more hair, which actually does line up with how she looked in Dark Disciple artwork and stuff. So
Right.
So I'm not upset about that. It just didn't click with me immediately in the trailer, even though the voice was so spot on. When I did the reaction initially. However, they did say
Because if I could have recorded my reaction when I was watching the trailer, you should have seen my jaw dropped when I heard the voice because I was like, no way, this is Asajj Ventress. Then
Yeah.
I see her and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
bro, my jaw literally dropped
Yeah.
because I was so shocked.
I will say, so they did put out an article, and the actress spoke and said, we will be honoring Dark Disciple. This is not going to retcon that book at all. So I don't know if we are seeing a flashback or not.
So no, so what
Go ahead.
Eric Voss thinks is
Let's hear
happening.
it.
This is what Eric Voss thinks is what's happening is that she gets resurrected by the Night Sisters of Dathomir.
Come on.
The same way they did it with the Stormtroopers in Ahsoka.
No, but they got
is what they've done here with Ahsoka.
They gotta stop that. It's...
Another interesting thing that he said was that he basically said that Asajj Ventress helped her lover with
Boss.
the whole path the path thing in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series.
Yeah.
To help the Jedi. That she also helped with that, helping her lover.
All right. If
help him with that.
If they tie it back into Obi-Wan, I can be forgiving. Because that was one of those things.
And you know what the other thing that he said is that he thinks is going to happen is because he thinks that in Acolyte there's a yellow lightsaber. He thinks that Asajj Ventress will be in that too.
Okay.
This new version of her, because he said he could see like a hint of a yellow lightsaber in like the artwork or something.
Yeah, but how does that make
title?
sense?
Yeah,
it's so long ago.
Good question.
Maybe I don't remember how long Asajj has actually lived being a part of the Night Sisters and all that. I don't remember. I'll have to look into that. But okay, fine.
Yeah, but the whole path thing, I thought that was pretty.
If
cool.
Eric Voss says it,
Like
I'll take his word for it. He knows more than me.
And then research is like crazy.
Yeah, no,
but no, honestly,
really.
I was excited to see Asajj in this. I think it's gonna be really interesting to see what she really is, what her role is in this.
Yeah, the shots are incredible. I mean, you look.
Also seeing her curved hilt again is awesome.
Oh,
classic
dude.
Asajj.
Yeah, man, I'm so happy that she's she's in
and
this.
how she has a yellow lightsaber because she neither is with the Jedi or
Yeah.
with the Sith. She's kind of just neutral, which
But
honestly I'm here for.
they have to honor that novel. That's too much of a fan favorite canon novel. You can't not honor it, and I'm glad that they are. So
Yeah, no, for sure.
um,
And that's what Eric Voss said as
Yeah.
well. He's like, well, yeah, I mean, they're not going to retcon it because people, they want to honor the book, and so that's why he says that he thinks that what happened is that the Night Sisters of Dathomir just resurrected her, so that she could be in others, in alive and doing stuff.
you know how I'd forgive it. You know who I'd like to see. This is one of the ways I'll forgive it. Marin from the Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah. If we see Marin, I'll forgive it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. If she was the one that resurrected Asajj Ventress, then
Yeah,
that'd be sick.
I'll forgive it for that.
Because I literally have a Funko Pop of her.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I love the character. Don't get me wrong. Don't anybody get me wrong. I love the
dude.
character. I'm happy to see more of her. I just they gotta stop bringing people back.
Also, what I thought was really cool is that she has like a snake on one of the shoulder pads.
Yeah, no, it's neat.
Basically meaning that like people think that snakes are evil and bad animals, but they're actually not. It's just kind of like the same with Asajj.
Yeah,
People think that she's like evil and stuff, but at this point right now she's not really, because she's turned away from that life, especially after meeting her Jedi lover.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. No, don't get me
Um,
wrong, man. I'm excited for the series. 100% I am. I don't want anybody to get me wrong. I mean, I'm excited for the
He also
season.
thinks that this whole Asajj Ventress stuff is setting up stuff for
I suppose so.
for the Thrawn movie, that he really is standing by, that it's gonna be called Heir of the Empire, which I hope it is.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah.
And also for Ahsoka season 2.
Well, I'm glad you brought up Thrawn, because our next story kind of involves Thrawn, as
I saw that.
beat that earlier. So if you're a figurehead like I am, this is very exciting. New Star Wars figures. Let's move this over a little bit here, so everybody can see what's going on.
Is that Sabine over there?
Yeah, might be, bud. We're gonna take a look at these actually, because I just think they're pretty. So new Star Wars figures blasted to a galaxy right here, right. Oh, instead of far away, right here. They
Nice.
they make jokes. They're funny. All right, this is coming from Pop Insider, who I go to for all my joke ideas. New vintage collection and Black Series. New vintage collection and Black Series figures are coming to your shelves. Hasbro Pulse's Star Wars team has ended the month strong with a new stream that revealed upcoming figures joining both the Black Series and the vintage collection. Whether you can't miss the movies, Star Wars Rebels, The Mandalorian, or other Star Wars entertainment avenues, there's likely a figure for you. All right, so let's take a look at these. These are pretty. Look at this Mando. I like the shine.
Well, I'm getting that one.
The shine is great on this. I love that. Yes, we do have a Sabine here. This looks like
With
the
Chopper.
Rebels version, so I really enjoy that. Pretty dope. We have oh god,
Okay,
Axe
yep.
Axel
It says it rather X-Wolves.
Wolves. Yeah, from Mandalorian.
Mandalorian,
So
yep.
very excited.
Oh, is
about
that Moff Gideon? Oh, it's
Uh,
not. Oh, it's just the same one. Okay.
So we have these three here, and then if we go down, look at that. We got a clone
Black
trooper,
Series,
which is
okay.
really sick.
Nice.
We got a
Droideka?
Droideka,
Oh my God.
which is, I love the red on it though, man. It's like
Yeah,
a maroon.
that's sick.
It's so sick.
And then of course the great Grand Admiral Thrawn.
And then Thrawn. Anytime there's a new Thrawn figure, man, I'm in. I'm very excited for this. So yeah,
I think I'm gonna get that Mando and the Thrawn one, just because,
I wanted to
as you
ask,
know,
yeah.
and as you can see behind me, I'm a huge Mando Grogu fan, because
Yeah.
I've got possibly anything that I can collect when it comes to Mando and Grogu. I'm there. I have a Funko Pop of them. I have a actual like life-size Grogu stuffed animal, whatever. Got a Grogu mug. I've got like everything. So I mean, I'm here for it. I'm definitely getting that Mando figurine, because that one looks,
Yeah.
like you said, the shine on that is crazy.
Yeah, I have
awesome.
a Mando. It's not as shiny, so I might get it. Yeah.
And then obviously Thrawn, just because, I mean, who doesn't like Thrawn? He's just the most
Yeah.
menacing character in all of Star Wars, if I'm being honest.
I have a couple Thrawns already. There's one back there, and then my other one is all the way over there. It's the original Thrawn that I have all the way over there. from the Heir of the Empire books, and that one's from Rebels and whatnot. But I also want to get the updated one from live action, so that's pretty neat. I do have a Rebel Sabine, however, it didn't come with Chopper, and also this is the purple and orange hair, so it's the original Sabine. I don't have the white and purple hair from Rebels, so definitely looking forward to that one. As far as like I said, I already have a Mando. I really do want a clone trooper. I wish that they would. I think there is a Rex out there. I know that there's a Rex Black series. He's kind of expensive right now. If you get the original Black
I
series,
don't doubt
one.
it.
But I do want a new updated Rex. However, the clone trooper might suffice. That droideka is beautiful. I gotta say, I love
honestly,
that droideka.
it's sick.
I never thought I'd be more excited to get so excited to get a droideka, but that one is super neat, man. So I can't wait to see more of that. I do want to watch the stream real quick, a little bit of it, and see what they got coming. Maybe more is revealed in this. So let's take a look at the stream that they got here. Oh Jesus, like 20 some odd minutes. Let's skip through a little bit. Oh, might be a little loud. Whoa, guys. Hopefully this is copyright-free music.
And the start of the prequels.
There we go.
So we're going to take the opportunity to celebrate the whole trilogy of prequels. The reveals in December were all tied to those. Quickly recapping them, starting with the Retro Collection, a 6-pack of retro figures. It's our first time extending the Retro Collection into the prequels.
So let's see.
The prequels pack covers some of those quintessential episodes.
Oh. I gotta get that. That's the trainee Obi-Wan there.
Oh.
It's like, yeah, that's
nice.
Oh man. Yeah, I gotta get that.
Characters. Hero Jedi, including Obi-Wan in his Padawan braid, his master Qui-Gon in the Jedi robe, of course,
Nice.
Darth Maul. And
Oh, Darth Maul.
Man, I can't pass up a Maul. You know what I mean? It's like the Maul you really can't pass up, I feel like. So
fun to simplify that all that face deco down as Kenner might have back in the day. So other than Darth Maul, we've got the battle droid and Jar Jar.
Oh my
just
gosh!
fit right in with classic Kenner droids
Jar
and
Jar.
aliens, and of course Queen Amidala herself.
that-
and what's
that is
probably the
actually a
most
really nice Padme. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might have to get that.
It
iconic
is.
costume.
I don't have a
episode
Padme.
1. So all key characters we didn't want to miss out on.
And for the vintage collection, we revealed Deluxe Jango Fett. So this is also a key prequels character to get out. We all know the amazing history of Jango Fett. This is that
need to get
Mandalorian
my
who was
notes
so
out.
cool they had to base an
I
entire
might have to
clone
get that
army off
Jango
of him.
dude. Look at that.
And he has this fully
a nice
painted
figure.
silver armor that's been sprayed all over in silver metallics.
And it's look at that shine as well.
Fun really building his
You have a
port
notepad
his
or
forearm
notes
for
on you?
his flamethrower effect
I got notes,
to
yeah.
plug in.
All right. Yeah, Jango Fett, write that down for me. If you would, because I don't have my phone near me right now. I don't know where it went. But yeah, I need to get that vintage Jango.
Too, that was some of the fun we had. And of course, flame jet effects for his jetpack. And he has as well some
That's
of
sick.
the best jetpack scenes
That
in the
is
prequels,
awesome.
I think.
Yeah, those are good.
I love the
And
flames.
finally, for the Black Series, we had a 2-pack of the Super Battle Droid and the Battle Droid from Episode 2. So true to the movie, Star Wars Attack of the Clones, we have C-3PO head.
Oh!
And just
That's going with me.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, type in
That-
3PO
that a
Battle
C-
Droid. Note that for me.
That is a C-3PO battle droid.
Yeah,
That's
from
crazy.
the Attack of the Clones. Yeah, that's coming with me.
it's a really fun execution of the pack that we hope that the fans appreciated, as well as the Super Battle Droid. This one has unique deco, which is specific to the droid that falls on top of C-3PO in the movie, with the blast scorch mark on his back. So just really great to be able to finally get the Super Battle Droid out there, especially this one with the
it's a
unique
2-pack.
deco.
Yeah, I like how we
Look
went
at
into
that.
it's a
that
2-pack.
detail.
Yeah.
Like that droid that fell.
Yeah,
on
we
top
wanted to
of
make sure
C-3PO.
that this
Keep it
one
down.
was like unique.
wish it was
You know that's gonna cost money.
Yeah, head swap and
I'm
everything.
excited for it, man.
So
That's-
fans can use these 2 figures to build out that scene, basically. So it's
nice.
really good.
See,
Yeah,
that's
so
it.
that's it just for a quick recap. It was a great way to end the year. So moving on to new reveals today,
All right.
we have items from both Vintage and Black Series. We have a few reveals today because we wanted to start off the year easy, just want to share some of the news in the new year with the fan base. But trust me, there's a lot coming in the coming months. So before we get started into the new reveals, we just did want to take a quick moment to talk about Fan Channel. We've had items in Fan Channel for a while, but you can see us being even more focused in 2024. We know distribution is always top of mind for our fans. We want to be clear on where you can find our items, where we're still delivering strong figures in our great brick and mortar partners like Target and Walmart, especially for characters kids and casual fans will recognize. We also know there are requests for figures that our fans.
Today, though, we're going to stay with Black Series to start. We're also sticking with the prequels, and a great place to start is with the Phase 1 clone.
Okay.
So this figure
Nice,
is
very
on
nice.
the new clone body. This is
Classic.
the first time that we've had a clean Phase 1 clone trooper offered on the new
That's the
clone
one we
body.
just looked at.
He also has that removable helmet, as you can see right there. He also comes with the 2 blasters, the DC-15S blaster carbine, the DC-15A blaster rifle, and just a classic clone to make available for fans. For the packaging, this is number 5 in the Star Wars Attack of the Clones lineup. And again, just really excited to be able to continue building the line for the prequels. And it's really good looking from the side shot on the side art.
I hate those new boxes.
This
though.
item
I
is a
don't know.
spring
I like the OG,
2024
like
item.
what I got back
And
here.
fan channel Amazon in the US and Canada, which includes Hasbro Pulse. Fan channel in Asia markets, including Hasbro Pulse, where available. And similarly, fan channel in Europe, including Hasbro Pulse and other toy specialist stores.
Pre-order is starting
Pre-order
January
is
24th.
starting tomorrow,
Okay.
January 24th at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And moving on,
Shit.
one more reveal for the prequels, and it's a big one, quite literally. Continuing our droids
Probably the
used by the
Droideka.
Trade Federation, we are revealing the Droideka.
Yay, look at that.
Yo.
Yeah, finally.
That's-
Yeah, I'm getting that.
He is big.
Write that down
so
for me.
we are just, he is a very different form factor.
I need to get
and
that,
he is
man.
a brand new figure, obviously.
the
No
color
real
is
reuse from
pretty.
any of our previous figures. And he's molded in the metallic brown and bronze with a purple
gosh.
overspray to give
I
that
guess my
sort of
favorite one,
iridescent
maybe.
look that we've seen
Look
in
at
the
it.
movie.
Yeah, and Eric, you can play with the figure a little bit to give fans a taste of it, but Tom, our sculptor from our engineering team, put a ton of work to get him to be able to
come on,
roll
give me a
up
cool
in the
box.
in
Don't
a
give me a
ball,
basic box.
like we see in
Let me see the
entertainment.
box.
So it
gonna be
took
a
a
basic
lot of
box. I know.
engineering,
It's gonna be a basic one.
expertise, time, and effort from the team to get him
I
to
might
do
have
that
to take that
You can actually put it in a ball.
without
You can put it in a ball. That's
sacrificing
crazy.
color. So you can see Eric working with that
I might
figure
have to
there.
take
It's
that
just
one out
really
of the
fun
box.
to see
I'm not gonna lie.
it happen live.
Yeah, and it's great having all the experience of, I mean, Tom's years of sculpting experience on this, and our engineers, our partners at the factories, all that really has to come together for something like this. So
Yeah, and it was just, again, Tom just did a ton of work. The entire team did a ton of work to make sure that this could get as close as possible to that
That's the one I
rolling
might
form
pre-order.
that we've come to kind of expect from.
I'm pre-ordering that
Droideka.
Mando, bro. I'm
So,
telling you.
He has a ton of moving parts, as you can see. He has the 3 legs that is able, like he has a joint at the hips and the knees, and he also has the neck articulation, which can slide in and out of that back. He has waist articulation,
That's
neck
sick.
articulation, head, arms. He actually has a sliding piston in his arm, so that when you extend the arm, the piston slides in and out. So
See,
just a
that's-
ton of work went into this.
Yeah.
Whole team. This was a hands-on, completely hands-on.
God, I had to
for
get
this
2,
figure
one to keep
try
in the
get
box and one to
him
take
to
out.
function correctly.
Yeah,
Well,
double
like you
double
said,
pivot
That
shoulders
was
and
good
everything. Yeah.
one.
And like you said, he's big. I mean, I think even looking at the packaging on screen, like people can see that this packaging is even a little deeper than our
Yeah,
normal Black
yeah,
Series.
see,
build.
That's
actually a pretty cool
Just
box.
to-
Yeah, I'm
to
getting
hold
that.
how
Yeah.
much awesomeness there
That's
is
too
there.
dope.
Exactly. And yeah, he just has a ton of articulation.
I'm excited to see what the Mando
and,
box is going to be like.
And also just looking at the side art, as you mentioned earlier, like it's just a little bit deeper, but the side art has a really cool image to be able to add to your lineup for episode 1.
Yeah, number 4 in
Yeah,
that
this is
lineup,
number
right?
4.
So-
So this is, we're just thrilled to be able to add this item to our collection
I'll
in
pre-order
part
it.
of the prequels. The Droideka is available summer 2024, and he is a
awesome.
fan channel in the US and Canada, which includes Hasbro Pulse, and fan channel in the Asia markets, including Hasbro Pulse where available, and similarly fan channel in Europe, including Hasbro Pulse and other toy specialist stores. All of our pre-orders are the same today. So same here is for our Phase 1 clone. This one is starting tomorrow, January 24th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And moving on to our final Black Series reveal for today, moving into newer shows this time. Ahsoka live action was just amazing to be able to watch on the screen. We all loved it as fans, and one of the most exciting characters we saw come to live action was Thrawn.
Right. It was just super exciting to see this character in Ahsoka, and really glad to be able to have an updated figure to match that appearance as well.
Yeah.
And Thrawn's
I'm
he's updated
I'm
to
debating. It
align
looks
with that
amazing.
live action appearance.
Yes.
And you guys did
I
a
have
great
a couple
job on
Thrawns
that.
already.
Yeah,
however,
so he has an updated likeness.
Yeah, I'm kind of
torso,
debating
and
getting that one
legs.
too. I kind of
We
just want the
wanted to
Mando,
make sure that
honestly.
we,
But
captured those
I don't have a
iconic red
Thrawn.
eyes,
That's the
which
thing.
and he
If I
also
pass
comes
that in
equipped
like a
with,
Walmart,
his
maybe,
blaster as
but
well.
you know.
This Thrawn is spring 2025.
That's gonna be
item,
like
and
if I
we're
happen to
revealing
find
him
it
a
in
little
the
bit
store,
earlier
I might
today, so
grab
we
it, but-
actually don't have packaging to be able to share today.
Aw.
So more
Hopefully that
excited
means they're
when we
giving
have
us
that
something cool
available.
though. You know,
He
like,
is a mainline.
You can still
That's
pre-order
including,
though.
Yeah.
including Hasbro Pulse in the U.S., Canada,
I want
and
to see the
Europe,
packaging
and
before I
fan
do that.
channel in Asia.
You can't get
markets,
him
including
until
Hasbro
spring
Pulse,
2025.
where
That's crazy.
available. And again, same
Yeah.
on the pre-order details. Starting.
I'll
at
probably wait
wait
on
on
Thrawn
I
if
can
I'm
wait
being
on
honest.
Thrawn,
Yeah, same.
All right, well, that's it for Black Series. Those are some
I just
really
want- I want
fun
Mando,
ones.
bro.
I mean, of course, favorite is Droideka. That was a lot of fun
Yeah,
to
the Droideka.
transform it. Yeah.
I was really excited to finally be able to show him. He's been a long time coming.
And we got
Yeah.
vintage coming up. I think.
So
Yep.
the vintage for now, since we're talking about Ahsoka, again, what was great in that show was seeing all the clones show up in live action again. So iconic, so nostalgic. So our first vintage reveal for today, announcing Rex. Obviously,
Now
not
I have
just
to get that.
any clone, a name in his own right.
You wanna write that one
We're
down for
so
you?
Pleased
Yeah,
to bring in an
Rex
update
vintage.
to this now evergreen character, and Emily's putting him out with that new clone body and
Damn it.
updates to all of his
What are you
details.
doing to me?
That's right.
Why
I
do you
am
gotta
so
hurt me?
excited for this one. It's a really great update
I wonder
for
when he
Captain
comes
Rex.
out.
He comes with awesome
You already
deco
have 4.
details, like the welding lines in his armor and the tick marks across his arms and legs.
Yo.
You might even catch little extra details that we built in, like here on the portrait head, I added kind of a slice in the hair right where he removed his control chip. So we've had a lot of fun with this one. He also comes with his dual blaster pistols with working
It's a must get-
holsters.
it's a must buy.
And his interchangeable helmet
There's
has
no
a
way
swivel
around
down
it.
viewfinder.
For you. Yeah, for you,
Amazing
yeah.
details for
Yeah.
Captain Rex. He's been in so
Well, I was
many
just saying how I
shows,
needed
and
one,
every time
so.
it's so amazing to see him come
You
back.
were saying that.
Yeah, and this one will be on the Bad Batch card back, and he's looking super cool in card art as well.
I like it.
And for our next few reveals for Vintage, we have a
Yeah,
few
I'll
quick
get it.
refreshes to share, just key characters that we think are really worth getting back out there again.
It's gonna be Hunter
And that's
now,
always really
watch.
beneficial to
Which I
our
also want.
newcomers to the brand.
Or
So
Amiga.
first up, we are revealing Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing pilot.
Oh.
That's that hero who's always bullseyeing Womprats back
Very
home,
cool.
among a couple of other big wins.
I tried to save for a
Just a few
Luke
big
Hot
wins for
Toy, so
him.
I don't think I'll get
And
that.
so
but
this one comes in
I
this
would
great
get
pilot
that
suit. He's
because I do have
detailed
his
with the buttons on
Lego
his chest box
18 plus
and all the
helmet.
amazing
Oh,
paint
yeah,
on his
geez.
pilot
Yeah, it might be
helmet.
for you.
Always comes with his trusty blaster pistol. So yeah, just a super classic one to have on shelves.
Right, and the card back for this is the same as that original Kenner
Oh,
release.
that's nice though. Look at that.
But one update
Yeah, no,
we
I think I'm
did
gonna
do is
get
to
Luke
update the
as well.
location of the small parts warning to the lower part of the card. Like always, we try and stay tuned into what fan feedback is, and we know that iconic Hildebrand art up there is really important to people, and we wanted to do what we could to get that out. So letting you guys know that we're moving that warning down and clearing up that logo space for you.
That's right. We're looking out for your classic logos. And
Yeah. So that's on the screen right now so that you can get a sense of what that looks like visually, since we don't have the card back here, but that was really important to us.
And moving on from classic entertainment to our newer entertainment, we have a few reveals from The Mandalorian. So
There we
starting
go.
off, this character played a key role in Mando Season 3 and even took command of Moff Gideon's light cruiser, and that is Captain Axe Woves.
Yeah, so Axe has actually
I
come
did
out
like that
previously in
character,
line. I
yeah.
remember revealing
I don't think I'll
him
get it, though.
previously, but it's
I don't
great
like him enough
update
to have a
him
figure
with
yet.
that
Maybe
interchangeable
later.
helmet.
If he
He also
gets
comes with
more,
his jetpack and blaster pistol.
It's a dope
so
figure,
with
though.
these images on the screen, a great detail
Yeah.
across his armor. It's a refresh of Axe, like we said, but we
I think
really
that
wanted
dude
to
would
get
make a
that
really good
helmet
Bond.
update out
It's-
to fans
if you had to
because
cast
we've
somebody for
heard
Bond, he's
from
actually
your
not a
feedback
bad
and
pick.
also share this great alternate card back as well. This film out is from the latest scene from The Mandalorian, and it's the moment where he challenges Bo-Katan.
Oh, they're starting some stuff.
Yeah.
All right, and moving on to our next reveal, of course, with Axe so prominent in Season 3, we also saw a lot of his crew, including his right-hand man, the Mandalorian Fleet Commander. So that's this one. So this guy ended up really cool. He comes with his blaster pistol,
agree.
his
I'm
jetpack,
not into
and
these
interchangeable
yet.
helmet as
Not
well,
the
with
way
a
I want
portrait
it to be.
underneath. His armor was a little cleaner, more polished. He has the feeling of a higher-ranking Mandalorian officer. And he'll be great to build out your night owls with something that's really differentiated from the other looks. And a quick look at his packaging as well. A great looking card art for the figure. Sticking with Mandalorians next. The main character this time, we have the Mandalorian.
Yeah, this one looks sick.
Bring this one out.
Oh my gosh.
Dark
And he's got the dark saber. Oh, dude, I'm getting
the
it.
new
Yep,
season
I'm
as
getting
a
it.
team. And this one
I'm
is also a
considering
great
it.
character
Look
to
at that.
always have on
Yep,
shelf
yep,
for newcomers
yep,
to the
yep,
brand.
yep.
So
I'm getting it.
this one will come with a new released card back for the new
Bro,
season.
and he's got holes in.
And
Oh,
that card back really calls to when he
That's
found the mines of
loaded.
Mandalore. He found
I
that
had the
planet
original
and
he's got the
his
holes,
way
so
to the
it's
living
long.
waters.
he's got the
Yeah,
holes
fun
in
fact,
his
this
cape as well.
Filmo is
That's
actually
crazy.
a composite. The original Filmo, he was looking off
Yeah,
into
I'm
the
getting that.
distance with the profile angle of his helmet.
That's so sick.
And we swapped it with another image of his helmet turned inward, and I think it turned out great. We focus on the details.
You
Well,
can
I
write it
think
down
that's a
for
nice
me and I'll
continuation of how Kenner
reprioritize.
did things and kind of the evolution and what one of the
is
things
so
we get to
nice.
bring to this is freshness, even in those card back images. So.
Yeah.
And even on the back of pack, like you get him with his dark saber back there, all that stuff. So fun update in general for this guy.
This is the first time we put out Mandalorian as the Mandalorian as a single release with his soft goods cape, making him more accessible for
God, that's
fans
so
because
sick.
we've heard that is a request is fine as well.
That's right. In the past, we've released with vehicles
The
and larger
details on the
convention
cape,
items.
man.
So getting that soft goods
Dude.
cape out there to you guys.
Incredible.
All right.
I'm getting that for sure.
And next up, finally with Mandalorian, we have the littlest
Finally.
member
Oh.
of Mando's clan, and that is Grogu.
No.
So for him,
Oh,
we're
fuck.
bringing out a
I'm
new
getting it.
that's
season
going
3
home with
for
you.
him. There's our little Grogu.
Damn.
And this comes with a lot of fun bits. So this comes with 3 different hood covers. That's kind of the sliver for when it's almost fully down. And then on the pram here, you can see it half up. And he's pose
Jose's
sitting just to sit within
gonna
there.
die
So
over there.
cute. With a transparent
amazing.
stand for display.
That's a sick
And then as
Grogu.
well, it comes with the full covered
that's going home
hood.
with me,
and
bro.
what's nice about that one is the little guy can fit inside and covered with the hood and be all
Dan, they had to make
snuggled
you
up
buy
in
them
there,
separately, didn't
protected
they?
from all the freaky creatures.
Take a nap. Yeah.
Why'd you show me this, bro?
He also comes with that chainmail I see over there
Because
too.
we're covering
That's
it
right,
for
this is
our
the chainmail
show
from
that we're
Grogu's
supposed to talk
Choice.
about Star Wars on.
The vintage collection Grogu's
And it's
are
exciting.
just
Come on, you feel like a
so
kid right now.
adorable.
You
They're
can't
just
deny it.
so cute.
I'm just a little 20
I'm honestly
millimeter
glad
girl.
and also not glad that you showed me this.
Oh, yeah.
Turn them around
No,
with the
this is-
arms
this is
outstretched. It speaks
childhood
to my heart.
right here.
As for packaging, of course, Grogu's looking super cute as always. The original film out was much more zoomed in on him, so we drew in a lot of the background again, like taking
Yeah.
some of those details
Extending those scenes
into
and
the packaging. Like it's all about the details. All the vintage figures we have seen so far have all the same details, like Eric mentioned, available for vintage, available summer of 2024 in mainline for US, Canada, and Europe, including Hasbro Pulse. Asia Markets is taking all items as fan channel, again, including Hasbro Pulse, where available, and pre-order
What
starting
else did they
tomorrow,
have
January
coming?
24th
Jesus.
at 1 p.m.
Ezra, Kanan, and
Oh
Zeb
my
all
God.
coming
Hera,
with
Ezra, Kenan, and wow,
No Sabine,
all
huh?
4 of them.
But look at the card back, dude. It's the mural.
Huh. Yeah, dude, it's so sick.
I did want to get the Rebel fleet or the Rebel crew. I might have to grab all
the
these.
HasLab on card backs that
I might have to
represent
hold
that
up
kind
on
of
the
beautiful
Luke X-Wing
mural
vintage, though.
that was
I don't
seen
know.
in Rebels.
Are we getting
But
Sabine
as
too?
promised, we wanted
that
to
what the
complete
card back
the
is
mural
for Sabine?
collection. So revealing today the last
think it
2
was.
members, Sabine and Chopper.
Nope. Oh, yep, there you go.
And
Sabine and Chopper.
both come on that beautiful mural card
It's
art,
over.
as you
I'm
mentioned.
getting them all.
And here's your first look at the packaging
know you
that
are.
now complete the characters from that iconic mural piece, which is poetic, actually, especially since we know that Sabine painted it. Sabine and Chopper also get packed in with an outer package as well, which is a slight nod to the ghost in the dio. So if you take a close look, you'll see that too.
Dude.
Right up there in the background.
Absolutely, I love the nod. And so let's go through each of these figures, starting with Sabine.
Dude, they're gonna
And
make me
so
broke.
Sabine is an amazing deluxe figure. This figure comes with a lot of newly sculpted parts. It's almost fully new. And that includes her
unbelievable,
Rebels
man.
Season 3 animation costume.
It's
And Sabine's
too
deluxe
pretty.
details, her deluxe factor really comes from her
cry.
upgraded deco. It is amazing. She's just packed
I
with
think you might
armor
make
details.
me start collecting these,
from
bro.
the owl on her left shoulder pauldron to the checker print on her
Oh,
right.
with the white and
She's
purple.
awesome with like so many show colors and stuff. And I love that she also has that orange overspray from her graffiti spilling over onto her gauntlets and boots. Just so many great details from you guys on the team.
She's such a fun one. You can't graffiti up a whole TIE fighter without just getting the spray all over
Nobody
yourself.
paints your ceiling without getting some spatter on your face.
It's the details.
And she comes with a new interchangeable helmet, which is newly sculpted for a nice proportion to her body. And as well, she'll come with some new accessories that we were so excited to add to her arsenal, including a jetpack, which is painted with that pattern of wings and equipped with the flame effect for the central jet. She also comes
Chopper
with her
getting a hold
left
of their
arm
helmet,
with a
that's
porthole
crazy.
to
The
attach
Rebels
an
mural
energy
collection,
shield
I think,
effect.
just like took
Her
priority
pair
over
of twin
all of
blasters
these.
rounded
Like,
out,
for
and they
me,
can fit into her working holsters.
Well, and I want to jump back.
Do you want me to
real quick
delete
for
all the other
everybody,
ones
just
then?
to not gloss over
keep
what
them
I
on there in
said,
case I run into
interchangeable
them.
helmet on
Like,
this
I'll look
release
out for
so far.
those in the store.
I know that's going to be a big question
But I
from
wanna
a lot
get
of
all
people,
these
and
mural ones
this
first,
version
I
of
think.
Sabine is getting that interchangeable.
It'll be
delete
great,
them.
guys. We promise. And for Chopper, we've done a new color scheme to match his animated look. So these are little details, but you'll notice brighter blue eye scopes versus black.
Bro.
He's got a brighter yellow and green panels on his torso, and his feet are in a new molded color that's much closer to animation. So all that little subtle stuff coming together for your animated version droid.
Now, can we get
Yeah,
Thrawn
and
as a
another little
villain, though?
nod
I know
toward
he's not on the mural, per
or his
se.
two little friends, the brown loft
If we get,
cats.
like, another-
We
Well, I mean,
you
wanted
can
to
get Thrawn.
Oh, we can,
lot
yeah,
into
but,
these
like,
packs to make them extra special
I want a vintage.
for rounding out that mural card back collection. So, and I think we've done that. These are both pretty deluxo versions of figures. Yeah.
And we had some fun with the photo shoots too.
Yeah, and the photos you can really picture how like they're just chasing.
Mural card backs.
I just wanna-
With figures from episode
that's it,
2
yeah.
and 3 here.
Oh, shoot.
And moving on to the vintage
whoa.
collection,
We got
and
a
relevant
vintage.
as well to that prequels era, we have a multi-pack with a key moment just before Order 66 was executed
no.
at the end of Clone Wars Season 7.
Oh, no.
We saw
Don't.
Ahsoka
No,
and three
no,
trusty
no, no.
droids, R7A7, CH-33P, or Cheap, and RGG1, or GG. And these three really helped her escape from that horrifying event. And so these will be an Amazon exclusive. And a few single figure pipelines next. We have the red and tan version of the HK-87, also seen in the latest Ahsoka live action series in her fight with those multiple droid styles. And then sticking with the Mandoverse troopers, we have as well, we're bringing a dark trooper to a single card back that's without his locker.
Oh,
dark
as
trooper's
a
dope.
more collectible figure.
Yeah.
And moving on to main characters
grab
this
one of
time
those,
from
maybe.
those
If I saw it in
entertainments,
the
we
store,
have
I'd grab it.
Ahsoka in her end of show white outfit. I like
Oh, the
Ahsoka
white?
the white.
Come on.
And Mandalorian with his stolen jetpack from that hallway
Oh, they're
fight.
killing me.
As well, we have an updated Bo-Katan with her new signet pauldron. And last, but definitely not least, my favorite, we are announcing a deluxe Cobb Vanth with his iconic Boba Fett armor.
Yay, that's gonna be an awesome one.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
More details on that to come, though.
Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna go
And moving
broke.
on to
No,
Black
I'm
Series,
not. I'm just
sticking
gonna
with
get.
the,
I tell you, like the
Mandoverse and
mural
also deluxe
collection
pack
is
of
the first thing I'm gonna get. For sure, I think
You're
that's
gonna
pretty
pre-order
much
that
the
one?
end there. Yeah. I'm gonna do the mural collection. And then so that'll be the big priority right now. And I think with the rest of these, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna. If I pass them in a store, you know what I mean? Like I'll have the list, you know what I mean? If I
Well, yeah,
pass
once
them
they
in the
become
store.
available.
Oh man, yeah. Oh shit. Well, we went
I
for
think,
like
I think,
yeah.
yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is get the Mando and Grogu, and then the Luke and Thrawn. If whenever they're available, if I see them in like a Walmart or something, then I'll
Yeah.
get them. Because for me, top priority, as you know, is Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Well,
just what I love. So
The Droideca's also up there for me, as you could probably tell. But like, I'm also like, once I saw the mural card backs, dude, I was like, that's it. And I've wanted to get like the Rebels in one pack, you know, for a little while now. So like, it just makes most sense to me for me to get those. So I have the whole crew. Obviously, like those are my favorite characters right there. Like outside of like Luke and Ahsoka, you know, like the Rebels are high priority for me. So I need to get the Rebels crew. I just, man, yeah, no, that made me feel like a kid again. I love watching that. We'll have to keep up with these figure drops, but yeah, definitely stoked about that. That was like a celebration come early for me right there. There was some pretty good stuff in there, so really enjoyed that. Can't wait for
you made that
celebration.
for me too, if I'm being honest.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.